My beloved child, in this very moment, be still and listen to me, for I am drawing nearer to you than ever before. In the next 11 minutes, you will not only sense my presence, but also experience the powerful outpouring of my divine power flowing through your entire being, body, and soul. My energy will surge like a pure, living stream, spreading through you, restoring every weary cell, awakening the strength you thought had faded. My dear one, I know you have been seeking me, not just with words, but with the deepest longing of your soul. I understand the thirst within you, the yearning for strength, renewal, and restoration that only I can provide. I see how your body has grown weary, how your mind has been burdened, how the weight you carry seems too heavy to bear. But hear me now. You are not meant to endure this alone. I have seen the sweat you have poured out, the sleepless nights, the moments when you gave everything, even when you yourself were running on empty. I see the way you love, the way you sacrifice, the way you place others before yourself. I see each moment you push through with a smile, even when your heart is heavy. But now, my beloved, let me give to you. Let me fill you with my divine energy, with a strength not of this world but from the eternal source of life itself. Let me replenish all that you have poured out. Let me refresh your soul as the rain revives the parched earth. Let me take the burdens you carry so that you may walk lighter, stronger, with a heart overflowing with peace and joy. I am here, right beside you, as I have been from the very beginning. There has never been a moment when I have left you, not a single second when you were truly alone. I am the breath in your lungs, the beating of your heart, the faintest light flickering in the moments you thought all hope was gone. You do not need to search elsewhere for strength, for everything you need has always been found in me. My energy is limitless, an unceasing outpouring that will never run dry. I will not only give you enough strength to continue, but in abundance so that you may overflow and pour into the lives of those around you. This is not just renewal, it is rebirth. This is not just a lifting up, it is transformation. I am not merely touching you to ease your fatigue. I am recreating you, breathing into you a new strength, a complete renewal from the inside out. My beloved, in this moment, close your eyes, breathe slowly, and feel my presence. Let your body, your mind, your soul fully immerse in the peace I bring. You do not need to do anything. Simply open your heart, allow me to enter the deepest places within you, and I will do the rest. I will uphold you, I will carry you in my arms, and you will no longer feel the weight of your burden. Trust that in this very moment, something is shifting. I am lifting away the anxieties in your heart, replacing your exhaustion with a new surge of strength. I am pouring into you a power that no one can take away. Your fears will fade, your doubts will be erased, and you will feel as though you have stepped into a new dawn. A dawn not only of light, but of complete renewal. I know that throughout this time you have given so much: love, sacrifice, tireless service. But now, you do not need to strive any longer. This is the moment for you to be filled, to be revived in my very love. This is the time when everything you have lost will be restored, and every emptiness within you will be filled with my grace. Let my energy flow through every fiber of your being, every vein, every cell in your body. Let my light shine into every hidden corner of your soul, washing away all weariness, all burdens. I am not only giving you physical strength, but also spiritual strength, so that you may stand firm against all challenges, so that you may walk forward without fear or worry. My beloved, I have seen the depths of your heart. I know every thought, every silent concern that you have never spoken to anyone. I have watched you as you walked, even when your feet were weary, even when your soul hesitated. I have seen the nights you stayed awake, the quiet sighs you let out, the moments when you felt like you were holding on amidst the weight of this world. I know it has not been easy. I understand. This world is full of trials, burdens that seem to press upon your shoulders endlessly. Sometimes, the path you walk feels too long, too difficult. There are moments when it feels like you are moving through a thick fog, unable to see the destination, unable to find the way out. There are days when your heart is heavy with worries, your mind flooded with questions that no one can answer, and you wonder, does anyone understand your heart? Does anyone see what you are going through? My beloved, I see, I know, and I understand. Not a single tear you shed goes unnoticed by me. Not a single sigh escapes my hearing. I know the burdens you carry, the responsibilities you have taken upon yourself, and I know that at times they leave you exhausted. But right now, I want you to know one thing. You are not alone. I am always with you. In this very moment, as you read these words, I am drawing nearer to you than ever before. Not in a way that your eyes can see, but in a way that your heart will feel most profoundly. My presence is not distant, not vague, but more real than anything you have ever known. When you feel a gentle warmth rising within you, when you sense a quiet peace soothing your soul, that is me. When your heart feels lighter, when your worries seem to dissolve, when you realize there is a strength lifting you from within, that is me. I am not a distant presence. I do not stand far away watching you stumble, waiting for you to rise on your own. No, my beloved, I come beside you, I stand right next to you. I hold you in my arms, strong, steady, and full of love. And when you recognize this presence, you will doubt no more. You will know with absolute certainty in your soul that it is me, because my love for you surpasses everything you have ever known or experienced. It is stronger than your fears, greater than the burdens you bear. It does not waver when you feel weak, nor does it falter when you have doubts. This love is an unceasing river, an everlasting flame, a wind that never stops blowing. And right now, it is surrounding you. You will feel my power not only as a comfort to your soul, but as a real living energy flowing through your body, lifting you up, renewing you from the inside out. Every cell in your body will be renewed, every part of your soul restored. Weariness will fade away, replaced by new life, a vitality that the world cannot give. I do not merely soothe your pain for a moment. I will restore you completely. This is not just temporary relief, but a full transformation. I will take away the burdens you have carried for too long, so that you no longer have to struggle. I will fill you with strength, so that you can walk firmly, no longer weighed down, no longer anxious. My beloved, I know you have given so much. You have loved tirelessly, poured out your time, your energy, and your heart for others. But now, let me fill you. Let me give you what you need. Let me restore you in a way that only I can. Open your heart to receive. Do not hesitate. Do not tell yourself that you are unworthy, because I say to you, you are worthy. You are worthy of love, worthy of rest, worthy of the healing I am giving you in this very moment. When you release your burdens, when you allow your soul to fully open to me, you will witness a miracle unfold. My light will shine into every hidden corner of your heart. dispelling the darkness, driving away all fear. My divine flow will wash away every weight you no longer need to carry. You will become lighter. You will experience true freedom, a freedom not of this world, but a freedom that comes from me alone. You will walk without the heaviness that once clung to your soul. You will wake up each day with new life, with an unshakable faith that you are never alone. You will no longer have to struggle by your own strength, for now you are upheld by me. My presence will be your strength. My wisdom will be the light that guides your path. And my love will be the place where you find eternal peace. Take a deep breath, my beloved. Feel the renewal taking place within you right now. Let every tension, every worry melt away. Let my breath flow through you, soothing every pain. And when you open your eyes, you will see the world differently, not as a place of endless struggles, but as a place of opportunities for you to shine, to walk in wholeness and peace. My precious one, let your soul rest in my embrace at this very moment. Let every fear, every doubt, every anxiety drift away like mist dissolving in the morning light. They have no right to stay in your mind, no place in the heart I have created to hold peace, love, and completeness. You do not need to hold on to them any longer, for in this very moment, I am here to renew you, to lift you up, and to fill the empty spaces that the world could never satisfy. My energy is unlike anything the world offers. Fleeting things, limited resources, temporary strength that fades over time. No, my beloved, my energy is endless, a divine flow that never runs dry, a light that never dims. It is not just enough to get you through today. It is enough to renew you from the depths of your being, to transform the way you see yourself, to revive the dreams you once thought were lost. I see your exhaustion. I understand the pain you have carried in your heart, the wounds you have tried to hide behind a resilient smile. I know the weight on your shoulders, the burdens you have been afraid to share with anyone. But my beloved, today I come to take them all away, not with empty promises, not with temporary comfort, but with true healing, deep within your soul, in every place where you have hurt, in every place where you have feared. Do you know, my child, I have seen every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered in the dark, every moment you wondered if anyone was listening. And I tell you this, I have heard you. Not a single one of your whispers has been forgotten. Not a single sigh has gone unnoticed. Nothing you have gone through is meaningless. No pain will go without redemption. There are times when you look ahead and see an unclear path. No answers, no clear signs of where to go or what to do. Perhaps you wonder if everything you have done and are doing is leading to anything, if all the efforts and sacrifices are truly worth it. Perhaps you have even wanted to give up because you do not see immediate change, because you are unsure if you are on the right path. But my beloved, I come to you today to say this: your journey is not in vain. What you are doing is not wasted. Every step you take, no matter how small it seems, is a part of the greater picture I am weaving for your life. Even when you cannot see the whole picture, even when everything still seems unclear, I want you to believe that you are not lost. Every day you wake up and keep going, every time you choose love over resentment, every time you remain patient even when your heart longs for answers, these are proof that you are walking the path I have set before you. Trust that good things are coming, not because you see them now, but because I have prepared them for you long ago. I know the dreams in your heart. I know the things you have secretly wished for, the things you sometimes fear to speak aloud because they seem too grand, too distant. I know the desires you have carried within, but at times have doubted if they could ever come true. My beloved, I tell you this, your dreams are not meaningless. If they arise from the depths of your heart, if they are nurtured with sincerity and love, then they are not illusions. They are the seeds I have planted in you from the beginning, and I do not plant without making them grow. You may not see it all now. You may not understand why some roads are difficult, why there are days of waiting, why some dreams have not yet come to pass. But trust that I see everything, and I know the perfect timing for you. Sometimes you may think you are ready, but I know there are things that must be prepared, things that must be built within you before you step into what I have destined. Sometimes you may feel like you are slowing down, but I want you to know that even in the waiting, even in the moments that seem meaningless, I am still at work. Everything you have gone through has meaning. No moment is wasted, no trial is in vain. Every bit of your patience will be rewarded. Every effort will bear fruit at the time I have appointed. Trust the process. Trust me, for I never forget what I have promised you. So, my beloved, let your heart rest in this very moment. Let me take away your worries. Let me calm your soul. Let me bring certainty to your doubts. Let your dreams be more than vague hopes. Let them become promises I uphold. Keep moving forward, not with fear or uncertainty, but with unwavering trust that I have gone before you, that I have prepared everything, and that what is good is just ahead. My beloved child, hold fast to your faith in me, for what I am preparing for you is far greater than anything you can imagine. Everything you are going through is not in vain. Not a single moment of your journey is wasted. Every challenge, every tear, every silent prayer you have lifted, I see it all. I understand it all. Trust that a plan is being woven for you, a path laid out with infinite love and wisdom. Even though today you may not see the full picture, stand firm, for the appointed time will come, and then you will realize that everything has unfolded in the most perfect way. Do not let your heart grow weary. Do not let waiting discourage you. I know there are days when you long for an answer, a sign, an assurance that everything will be well. And I tell you, the answer is coming, not delayed, not premature, but precisely at the moment when your heart is ready to receive it. I have never abandoned you in your uncertainties. I have always been leading you. Through every step, every decision, every crossroads, the wisdom you seek will be given to you, like light piercing through the darkness, like a hidden stream flowing into the dry ground. You do not have to figure everything out on your own, for I have already prepared everything for you. So, hold steadfast to your faith. Faith is not about seeing everything clearly, but about taking steps forward even when you do not see the outcome. Right now, I am pouring strength into you, reviving the weary places within you. Your feet may be tired, your heart may be heavy, but do not be afraid, for I am your source of life. I give you the strength to press on, to persevere, to stand firm in the days of trial. You may not feel it immediately, but trust that with every moment you place your faith in me, renewal is happening within you. Every disappointment, every worry, every doubt is being pushed away, making room for peace and trust. You are not alone in these trials. I have never left you to face the storms by yourself. When you think you are walking through the darkness alone, remember that I am beside you. When tears silently fall on your cheeks in the stillness of the night, know that I am wiping them away. When your heart aches as if it might break, know that I am holding it in my loving hands. There has never been a single moment when I turned away from you. Not even for an instant have you been forgotten. I have seen your quiet efforts. I have heard the words you were too afraid to speak aloud. I know the times when you wanted to give up, when you wondered if anyone truly understands what you are going through. And I tell you, I understand. I see, and I am here. Trust in me, for even when you feel you cannot take another step, I will lift you up. When your breath grows heavy, when your soul is drained, I will breathe my life into you and renew you from within. I will set your feet upon solid rock, so that you will no longer tremble before the storm. I will guide you through every path, through deep valleys, over rugged hills, until you stand on the heights I have destined for you. Do not let fear overtake you. Fear may whisper that you are not strong enough, that the road ahead is too hard, that you may never make it through. But remember, I have overcome the world. Every dark force, every sorrow, every burden you carry, I bore it for you before you even realized you needed help. I have gone before you, clearing the way, leveling the rough paths. I have already prepared everything you need to endure, to overcome, to stand victorious in my power. Let your heart be filled with my peace. Peace does not come from the absence of challenges, but from knowing that I am always with you, in every step you take, in every decision you make, in every day you live. When you place your trust in me, you will no longer be shaken by uncertainties. When you hold on to my promises, all fear will fade away, making room for courage, for hope, and for a new strength to flow within your soul. So, my child, rise up and keep walking with trust. Do not focus on the obstacles. Fix your eyes on me. Do not let your heart be burdened with worries. Let me carry those burdens for you. You do not need to understand everything right now, nor do you need all the answers at this moment. Simply trust that I am working even when you do not yet see it. Believe that everything is unfolding according to the best plan for you. My beloved, right at this moment, my divine power is flowing through you, filling you with new life. My breath is reaching deep into every fiber of your being, into every cell, bringing healing and renewal. The places within you that have grown weary, the parts of you that felt depleted, now they will be restored with strength from me. You will feel lighter, as if the weight on your shoulders has suddenly disappeared. Weakness will be replaced with strength, anxiety will give way to peace, and you will walk forward with a heart full of faith. My child, I am not only restoring your body, but also touching your soul and mind. The pains you have hidden, the wounds you have tried to forget, I know them all. And right now, I am reaching into the deepest corners of your heart, soothing old wounds, healing the sorrows you thought would never go away. Do not be afraid, do not doubt, for my healing is not temporary. It is complete. It is eternal. I am not merely helping you overcome. I am making you stronger than before. I see how you have been struggling under the weight of life's burdens. I know there are days when you wake up feeling drained, as if you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. There have been moments when you felt lost, like a drifting leaf caught in the current. I know there have been times when you have wondered if you could ever find the peace you once had. I see the worry in your eyes, the weariness in your steps, and the silent sighs you release into the night. But my child, do not be afraid, for I have come to remind you that you are not fighting alone. I am your God. I am the healer, the restorer, the one who brings new beginnings. When you think everything is falling apart, I am building something new. When you believe a door has closed forever, I am opening a new way. When you feel there is no hope left, I am the radiant light in the darkness, guiding your path forward. You are not trapped by your past, nor are you bound by your failures or mistakes, for I am the one who makes all things new. I do not simply mend the broken pieces of your life. I create something fresh, something far greater than you could ever imagine. What you have lost cannot compare to what I am about to give you. Open your heart to receive restoration, to welcome the new things I am preparing for you. I know there are wounds you have carried in your heart for so long that you have grown accustomed to living with them. You have thought they were an unchangeable part of you, that you must learn to accept them. But I tell you, no. There is no pain too deep that I cannot heal. There is no loss too great that I cannot restore. There is no path too dark that my light cannot shine upon it. I believe that what you once thought was over, I can begin anew, in a way that is better, stronger, and more complete. My child, hold firm to your faith, for nothing is beyond my reach. In the days ahead, you will witness renewal taking place within you, in your soul, and in your life. The things that have wounded you, the things that have made you falter, they will no longer have power over you. You will no longer be bound by pain, by the past, by fear or doubt. Instead, you will walk in freedom, in strength, in faith, and in hope. Let me restore you from the inside out. Do not rush, do not be impatient, for healing takes time, but trust that it is happening, little by little. You may not see it immediately, but know that with each passing day, I am working within you. Every breath you take, every step you walk, is part of the restoration I am bringing forth in you. You will no longer feel weighed down, nor will you feel alone, for I am making all things new within you. So, open your heart fully and place your trust in me. Do not let the past hold you back. Do not let old wounds keep you bound. Let me replace your anxiety with peace, your weariness with strength, your tears with joy. I am doing something new in your life, and you will soon see that what I give is always far greater than anything you could seek on your own. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are loved, protected, and restored. Do not let anything make you doubt that truth, for I am your God, the one who alone has the power to make all things new. And I have chosen to do this in you. Starting right now. My beloved child, remember this. The challenges you face today are not the end. They are merely transitions along your journey. They do not define your destiny. They cannot hold you back forever. And they certainly cannot overshadow the great plans I have prepared for you. Every tear you have shed, every pain you have endured, every difficult step you have taken, they are all shaping within you an extraordinary strength, a deep wisdom, and a peace that this world cannot take away. Do not be afraid, for I stand firm beside you, sheltering you with my mighty hands. I am your refuge, your strong fortress, where you can take cover in the storms of life. I am not a distant help, but an ever-present source of strength, always ready to reach out whenever you feel you are about to fall. No matter how the world around you changes, no matter how uncertain your circumstances may seem, no matter how much you feel things are slipping beyond your control, you will not be shaken, for I am with you. O my child, in this very moment, let your heart find rest in me. Pause for a moment and sense that I am at work. As my presence flows through you, you will feel the burdens on your shoulders being lifted. The weight that has pressed down on you, the exhaustion that has drained you, the struggles that have made you feel stuck are all fading away. Fear is dissolving, anxiety is retreating, and in their place comes a lightness, a freedom unlike anything you have ever known. You do not have to keep fighting on your own. You do not have to hide your weariness, for I am doing what only I can do, setting you free from burdens you were never meant to carry. My child, open your heart to receive healing. Let my power seep into the deepest, most hidden corners of your soul, into the places you have never exposed, into the parts of you that have grown weary to the point where you thought restoration was impossible. But I am the one who heals all things. There is no wound too deep that I cannot touch, no pain too great that I cannot soothe. What has been broken, I can make new. What has been lost, I can restore. What seemed to have come to an end, I can transform into a new beginning, one that is better, stronger, and more abundant. Your body is being restored, your mind is being renewed, and your soul is being made whole. I am not healing you in part. I am making you complete in me. The things that once made you feel small, weak, and hopeless, now they will become a testimony of victory, of faith, of an unshakable strength. You will no longer look at your past with regret or resentment, but you will see it as evidence of my greatness in your life. My child, you are not left behind, not forgotten, not abandoned. On the contrary, you are being prepared for something greater, for a transformation beyond what you can imagine. What you are going through is not the end, but a transition into a new season, a season of abundance, of revelation, of a life filled with power and purpose. You are no longer bound by what was, no longer held back by the limitations you once placed upon yourself. Be ready, for what I have promised is drawing near. Believe that the waiting is not in vain. It is part of the process I am unfolding. I am never late, never forgetful of my promises, and never absent from your journey. Every prayer you have lifted, every desire buried deep within your heart, I know them all, and I am moving. Persevere. Hold fast to your faith, for what I have in store for you far exceeds your expectations. You will not only emerge from this trial with a stronger spirit, but you will witness your life transformed in ways you never imagined. Let me complete the work I have begun in you. Keep moving forward. No more fear, no more doubt, but with a heart full of hope. Step into the future with confidence, for you do not walk alone. I am holding your hand, leading you into a journey filled with glory. What you are about to witness will be a revelation of my love, my power, and my faithfulness, and you will know that I am your God, the one who never changes, the one who always renews and restores. Engrave this truth upon your heart. This is only the beginning of a new journey, a life of deep meaning that I am unfolding before you. You no longer have to walk in uncertainty or doubt, for when my presence surrounds you, everything will become clear. Your eyes will no longer see the world through the same lens, but they will be opened to perceive hidden things, profound truths that you had never recognized before. You will begin to understand the purpose behind every event, every high and low in your life. Even in trials, you will recognize the beauty of growth, of patience, and of a faith refined through hardship. Let my light shine brightly within your soul. It does not merely illuminate the path ahead, but it becomes the torch that guides your steps, ensuring that fear and uncertainty no longer cloud your way. You will no longer walk in darkness, nor be lost in the chaos of your thoughts, for I have already prepared a path for you, a firm and steady direction. Do not worry if you cannot yet see the destination, for what I am doing within you is not a fleeting change, but a deep and sacred renewal. transforming you into someone stronger, wiser, and more steadfast than ever before. My child, feel my power flowing through you, reaching the deepest parts of your soul. This is not merely an outward change, but a transformation from the very core of your being, from the inside out. Every past wound, every pain you have carried for so long, I am healing them all. Every fear, every doubt, every limit you once placed upon yourself, I am breaking them down. You will no longer be bound by the burdens of the past or by uncertainty about the future. Instead, you will be filled with a renewed sense of purpose, a clarity about why I have placed you in this life. From this moment on, you will sense a new direction rising within you. The fears that once held power over you will lose their grip. The obstacles that once made you hesitate will now become the very force that drives you forward. You will face the challenges ahead, not with hesitation or weakness, but with unwavering faith and a confidence that comes from me. For you know that I am not only walking with you, I am your strength, your unshakable foundation on which you stand firm. Remember, you do not need to understand everything at this moment. You do not need to have all the answers right away. You only need to trust. You only need to let me lead, and you will see that everything is being arranged in a way far more perfect than you could ever imagine. What you once thought was loss, I will turn into restoration. What you once saw as an ending, I will transform into a new beginning, brighter, stronger, and more enduring. So, my child, walk forward in faith. Lift your head and look ahead, for you are no longer walking alone. I go before you, clearing the way, making the rough places smooth. Every challenge you will face, you will no longer face in your own strength, but in mine. You will no longer tremble at the storms, for you know that I am your fortress, your shelter, the hand that upholds you, the light that guides your every step. And in time you will look back and see that everything you have gone through had a purpose, each moment of hardship carrying lessons of immeasurable worth. You will realize that every difficult second, every instance where you thought you could not go on, was building the strong and resilient person you are becoming today. I have always been here, always working, always transforming you in the best way, even when you did not yet see it. So keep moving forward. Hold fast to your faith. Let your heart be filled with the joy and peace I am pouring into you right now. Prepare your soul to receive the wonders that are coming. Be ready to step into a new chapter, a new journey that I have set before you. You have no need to hesitate or fear, for you are covered in my love and my protection. Everything you need, strength, wisdom, guidance, is already found in me. All you must do is open your heart, take each step in trust, and you will see that nothing is impossible. For I am working in you, through you. My child, this is not just renewal. It is complete transformation. This is the moment you step into a life filled with meaning, a journey where you will not merely exist, but live with purpose, with joy, and with the steadfastness I have placed within you. And you will see, day by day, that you were created for far greater things than you have ever imagined. For you are my child, and I have called you to step into my eternal light. Beloved one, understand that in these moments, as you draw closer to renewal, healing, and restoration, the enemy will not cease in his attempts to interfere. He will sow lies into your mind, causing you to doubt yourself, to question the path I have laid before you. He will try to keep you trapped in worries, fears, and the burdens of the past. But my child, be vigilant. Do not let your heart waver, and do not allow your mind to be entangled in things that are not from me. Let go of all the doubts you have been holding on to, the fears that have clung to you. Allow me to take them away. The anxieties that have tormented your mind, lay them at my feet. You no longer need to carry these burdens, for they do not belong to you. You have carried them long enough. Now is the time to release them, to walk lightly, to step into the freedom and peace that I am giving you. My child, I never intended for you to live in fear. I did not create you to be bound by anxieties or by anything that steals your joy and freedom. So, in this very moment, I am stretching out my hand to lift away all that has weighed you down. I will take the fear that has gripped your soul and replace it with my courage. I will remove the insecurity and replace it with unwavering peace. I will exchange every weakness for my strength, and you will no longer feel alone or powerless. Remember, this is not the end. It is a new beginning, a new chapter in your journey, where I will do things beyond what you have ever expected. You are not merely passing through a phase of change. You are stepping into an entirely new season, a season filled with opportunities, blessings, and divine renewal. The things that once wounded you will no longer have power over you. The pain you have carried for so long will no longer weigh you down, for I am bringing you into a season of healing, where old wounds will be restored, where the painful memories of the past will no longer hold you captive. My child, I am restoring you from the inside out. I am placing within you a new strength, a deeper faith, a certainty you have never known before. The things you once thought you could not do, you will now do with courage and trust. The places where you once felt like a failure, you will now experience victory. For I am renewing you, making you whole, and preparing you for greater things. Step into this new season with joy and with expectation. Prepare your heart for what I am about to do. Open your heart to receive my love and guidance, for you no longer have to fight alone. I am here, and I will lead you along the path I have already prepared for you. Remember, nothing happens outside of my plan. Even the trials you have faced, even the things you once considered losses, I will turn them into good for you. Not a single moment of your journey has been wasted. I have seen it all, and I am aligning everything to bring you to a place that is far greater, a place where you will truly walk in my light and my power. Walk forward in faith, my beloved child. Do not look back with regret, nor let the past hold you back. Fix your eyes on what is ahead, on the new things I am doing. For I have called you into a life of great purpose, a journey that is not only filled with challenges, but also with glory, not only with trials, but with rewards, not only with tears, but with incomparable joy. You will see that what I have prepared for you is far greater than anything you have ever expected. You will see that every step you take in my guidance will lead you to a life of abundance, a life where you will not merely exist, but truly live, fulfilling the purpose I have placed within you. My beloved child, you do not need to doubt any longer. This is the moment for you to let go of everything that does not belong to you, and to take hold of the good things I am bringing your way. Let me guide you. Let me lift you up. Let me transform your life in the most wonderful way. My child, feel deeply the transformation taking place within you right now. As my power flows through you, it does not merely touch your body, it pierces your soul, reaching into the hidden corners of your heart, places you once believed could never be touched. The obstacles that once stood in your way, the burdens that seemed impossible to lift, I am removing them one by one. I am leveling the barriers, making a path where you once saw only dead end. Know this, my child. You are not walking in randomness. You are being led on a path that has been prepared long before you even knew it existed. When every door before you seems shut, when you feel there is no way out, I am the one who makes a way. Nothing is impossible for me. No situation is too difficult for me to change. No wall is too high for me to break down. I am the one who opens doors that no one can shut. The one who turns the impossible into reality. My child, this is the season where you will witness a powerful breakthrough. The prayers you have whispered for so long, the desires you have kept hidden in your heart, the hopes you once feared would never come true, now I am bringing them to light. Not because you have earned it, not because you have done something good enough, because I love you, because I have chosen you, because I desire to pour out my blessings upon your life. Do not be afraid, my beloved. Do not let doubt creep into your heart. Do not let anything make you forget that I am with you. Every moment, every breath, nothing can separate you from my love and my protection. When you are weak, I will be your strength. When you feel alone, I will be the one standing beside you. When you think no one understands, remember that I have seen every tear you have shed, have heard every word you could not speak. I am not a distant God, not an invisible force that does not care for you. I am the solid rock, the mighty fortress, the safest refuge where you can always find shelter. When the world shakes, when everything around you becomes uncertain, I remain unchanging. Hold tightly to me. Trust in me. For when you place your faith in me, you will never be shaken. I will lift you above the storms of life. I will shelter you through the fiercest trials, and I will grant you a peace that nothing in this world can ever give. My beloved child, open your heart to receive my power. Let me lead you. Let me work wonders in your life. You do not need to understand everything right now, nor do you need to have answers to every question. You only need to trust. You only need to walk with steadfast faith, believing that my hand is at work even when you do not yet see it. In the days ahead, you will witness things you never thought possible. You will see doors open miraculously, burdens lifted, and dreams you thought were dead come back to life. You will see that no prayer has been forgotten, no tear has been overlooked. Everything you have sown in tears, you will reap in joy. Every trial you have endured will become a living testimony of my power. Prepare your heart for something new. Do not cling to the past. Do not let your mind remain trapped in failures or regrets. I am doing a new thing, and it will far exceed what you can imagine. You no longer have to live in vague expectation, no longer have to wonder whether things will change. For I have spoken, and when I speak, all things come to pass in their appointed time. You will no longer have to walk with a heavy burden on your shoulders. You will no longer feel as though you must figure everything out on your own. For I am going before you, making a way for you and guarding you every step of the way. Nothing can harm you when you are in my hands. No darkness can overshadow you, for my light is shining brightly within you. My child, this is not just a small shift. This is a complete transformation. This is an entirely new chapter in your life, a season of great power and abundant grace. Step into it with joy, with expectation, with the confidence that I am doing mighty things. Do not look at your limitations. Do not focus on what you think you cannot do. Look at me, for with me, Nothing is impossible. You will not regret trusting me. You will not have to worry when you surrender your future into my hands. For everything I have planned for you is good, filled with life and purpose. You no longer have to live in fear or lack, for you belong to me, and I am the one who provides for your every need. My beloved, I see the weariness in your eyes. I feel the burdens you carry, the ones no one else knows, no one else understands. You may think that your body is exhausted, that the long days and the weight of your worries have drained you of strength. But I want you to know that the weariness you feel is not just physical. It runs deeper than that. It is the weariness of your soul. It is the exhaustion of your spirit. It is a fatigue that no sleep, no vacation, no earthly rest can truly heal. You have tried your best, persevered, and remained strong. But there is something you have not yet realized. You do not feel drained because you are weak. You feel drained because you have placed your strength in things that cannot make you whole. You have sought peace in things that cannot give you true peace. You have sought comfort in places that cannot satisfy the thirst of your soul. You have tried to fight on your own, to find refuge in things that fade away, and when they failed to hold you, you became even more weary. Come to me. Let me be your rest. Let me be your peace. Let me be the strength that never runs dry. I know that. I see the moments when you hide your weariness behind a smile. I see the times when you tell yourself that you'll be fine, that you'll keep going, that you cannot stop. I see the times when you push through, when your heart aches, but you still move forward. Still fulfill your responsibilities. Still keep giving even when you feel empty inside. I know all of it, my beloved. And I want you to understand that you don't have to keep going like this anymore. You think that you just need a little rest, that if you had more time, a little more space to breathe, you would feel better. But, my dear, that is not the solution. Because what you truly need is not just time to recover your body, but a place where your soul can find true rest. What you truly need is not more strength to keep fighting, but a deep transformation from within. A complete rest, a healing that only I can give. Remember this: when you struggle to get through on your own, when you place all your trust in your own strength, you will eventually feel exhausted. Your body may endure for a while, but your soul cannot go on like this without being restored by me. Because you are not just a body, not just a being of this world. You are a soul, a mind, a sacred creation that carries my breath of life. And your soul needs life, healing, and peace that only I can provide. My child, stop. Let go. Let me carry what you cannot bear. Let me heal you from the inside, reaching the places within your heart that you have never allowed to be seen. You don't have to keep trying on your own. Don't have to pretend to be strong when your heart is breaking. Let me be the place where you can rest. Let me be the strong fortress you can lean on. Let me be the source of your life, the place where you find true peace. Do you hear my voice calling you? Stop resisting. Stop trying to handle everything alone. Don't let your soul sink deeper into this exhaustion. Come to me. Let me restore you. Let me fill you with my strength, my love, and my peace that surpasses all understanding. You don't have to do anything but trust. All you need to do is allow me to do what I long to do. Just open your heart and let me lead you into true rest. Let me tell you this: the peace you are searching for cannot come from this world. No person, no achievement, no worldly security can give you true peace. Everything in this world is temporary. It may make you feel better for a moment, but then it fades away, and you find yourself right back where you started, still anxious, still confused, still feeling empty and worn out. But there is a peace that surpasses all understanding. There is a rest that no one can take away from you. There is a place where you can go, a place where you don't have to struggle, don't have to prove anything, don't have to keep everything under control. That place is in my arms. My beloved, come to me. Let me be the place where your soul finds rest. Let me be the place where you lay down every burden, every worry, every fear that you have carried for too long. Let me be the wellspring from which you drink and never thirst again. Let me be the light that drives away the darkness in your heart, the comfort that soothes your wounds, the steady rock when the world around you is unstable. You do not have to fight alone. You do not have to hold everything inside. You do not have to keep walking with a weary soul. I am here. I am waiting for you. Not to rebuke you for trying too hard, not to judge you for seeking rest in the wrong places, but to hold you in my arms, to wipe away your tears, to restore what has been worn down, to give you a peace that no one else can give. You may think that you have strayed too far from me, that you have sought after other things for too long, that perhaps you are unworthy of this peace. But my beloved, listen to me. Nothing you have done can turn me away from you. Nothing in your past can change my love for you. You do not have to be good enough, strong enough, or worthy enough to come to me. You only need to come. Just open your heart, just let go, and I will do the rest. Oh, my beloved, it is time to stop. It is time to stop seeking answers in places that cannot bring you the peace you long for. It is time to stop struggling to control everything, to stop trying to fix things that are beyond your strength to change. You have tried too hard, carried too much, taken on burdens that were never meant to be yours. You thought you could bear the weight of the world, that if you just tried a little harder, if you were just a little stronger, everything would be fine. But my child, I did not create you to live in exhaustion, in loneliness, in weariness, like this. Can you feel it? The heaviness you carry is not a sign of failure. It is not proof that you are weak or incapable. No, my child. This weariness is the silent cry of your soul, a sign that you are in need of something greater, something that cannot be found anywhere but in me. You have chased after so many things, seeking fulfillment in what can never truly satisfy. You have sought peace in the world, but all you have found are fleeting moments, temporary joys that vanish as quickly as they come. You have placed your hope in things that change, leaned on things that are unstable, and now you see that none of them could ever bring true rest. Oh, my child, let me tell you this. The peace you long for is not in success, not in the approval of others, not in the material things this world can offer. True peace can only come from one place. From me. I have seen how weary you have become, trying to do everything your own way. I have seen you walking alone, believing that you must make it through by yourself. But my child, you do not have to live this way. You do not have to carry it all alone. Let it go. Stop striving. Let me take these burdens from you. You were not created to carry the weight of the world. You were not born to fight alone. I never intended for you to face life's battles on your own. From the moment you were formed, I have been here, waiting for you to return, waiting for you to place these burdens into my hands. But you have gone too far, searched in places that could never satisfy your soul, allowed yourself to be exhausted by things that could never fill the emptiness in your heart. But my child, know this: no matter how far you have wandered, no matter how many wrong paths you have taken, I am still here, waiting for you, with my arms wide open to embrace you. You do not need to search far and wide, for everything you need is found in me. My love for you does not change. My mercy for you never runs dry. You are never abandoned, never forgotten. You only need to return. Just open your heart and let me do what I have always longed to do, bring you into complete rest. Oh, my child, stop searching for peace in the wrong places. Do not let yourself be swept away by things that cannot sustain you. Do not let your heart continue to wander in fragile hopes. Come to me. Let me be your refuge. Let me be the place where you can rest without fear, without the need to hold everything together. Let me be the place where you find restoration, renewal, and strength that you have never known before. What will I do for you? I will heal your soul. I will restore what has been lost. I will take away your exhaustion and replace it with strength. I will remove your anxiety and replace it with peace beyond all understanding. I will take the wounds of your heart and fill them with my perfect love. You will no longer have to wander in search of meaning. You will no longer have to live in weariness and emptiness. I will place within you new life, a new fire, a hope you have never felt before. You will walk with a strength you have never known, facing each day with the certainty that you are never alone, that I am always with you. So, my child, come to me. Stop resisting. Let me do what only I can do. Let me transform you from the inside out, so that you no longer have to search in vain. I am here, right now. Just open your heart, just let me in, and you will see that you have always been loved, always been cared for, always been held. You will never have to walk in darkness again, for my light will illuminate your path, and my peace will fill your soul. O my beloved child, in this very moment, as you sit in my presence, know that a deep renewal is taking place within you. Not just a fleeting change, not just a temporary feeling, but a complete transformation. From your soul to your body, from your mind to your heart. I am touching the deepest places within you, the places that have grown weary, the parts that have been worn down by burdens and worries carried for so long. Oh, my child, I see you. I see the times you have pressed forward even when your feet could barely hold you. I see the nights you have lain awake, your mind restless with endless thoughts. I see you longing for rest, but no matter how much you sleep, no matter how long you pause, true peace still seems out of reach. Because, my child, the exhaustion you carry is not just physical weariness, but the depletion of your soul. But right now I am moving. I am restoring you, not just on the surface, but from the very roots. I am healing not only the wounds you can see, but also the hidden ones deep within. The wounds you have kept buried, the things you have never dared to speak of. I am removing the exhaustion you have endured, lifting the pain you have carried for so long. You will no longer feel like you are merely struggling through life, no longer feel like you have to fight through everything on your own, for I am making you new, placing within you a fresh strength, a new life, a breath of power greater than anything you have ever known. My child, imagine a fresh flowing stream rushing through a barren land. It seeps into every crack, softens every hardened piece of soil, and brings everything back to life once more. This is exactly what I am doing within you right now. I am filling you with my very own life-giving power, reviving every cell in you, breathing the breath of life into you, so that you will not only continue on, but walk forward with strength, with faith, and with a spirit fully renewed. The weariness you have carried all this time, it no longer holds you back. The burdens you thought would weigh you down forever, I am lifting them now. You believed you would always have to fight through exhaustion, but I tell you, no. You were not created to live in depletion. You were not made to endlessly endure in the shadows of anxiety. I have called you into peace, into abundance, into a life filled with strength and purpose. Oh, my child, feel my healing flowing through you. Every part of you is being renewed. I am restoring you not just so you can continue, but so you can truly live. I am not merely giving you just enough strength to endure a little longer. No, my dear one, I am completely transforming the way you live. I am laying within you a new foundation, a strength you have never known before. From today forward, you will no longer walk under the weight of heaviness, but you will stride with unwavering trust. You will no longer be choked by the worries of tomorrow, but you will walk with the assurance that each new day is an opportunity to live under my guidance. Let me lift you up. Let me make you whole again. You have tried to find peace on your own, to build your strength by yourself, but now, let me do it for you. Let me be the one who heals you, the one who gives you true rest. When you sit in my presence, when you release everything that has been pressing upon your soul, you will realize that you have always had a place to lean on, a place that never changes, never abandons you, never lets you walk alone. My child, my peace is filling you right now. Let it pour into the empty places within you. Let it seep into the wounds you have carried for too long. Let it replace every weariness with new life. You do not have to fight alone anymore. You do not have to struggle in isolation. I am here, right beside you. From today, you will walk in the strength that I give you. You will no longer carry the old burdens, nor allow the past to dictate your future. I have opened a new path for you, placing you on a journey of restoration and hope. The old things have passed away. A new chapter is beginning. A chapter where you will no longer be crushed by exhaustion, but will live in fullness, in strength, and in the joy that I have prepared for you. Rise up, my beloved one. Walk in my light. Embrace the life I am giving you. Do not let the past hold you back. Do not let fear stop you from stepping forward. Let me lead you into a life no longer bound by weariness, but overflowing with renewal, with power, and with a love that never runs dry. My beloved child, do not be afraid. Do not let worries weigh heavy on your soul, nor let the challenges ahead make you tremble, for I am here right beside you. I am not watching from afar. I am walking with you, stepping alongside you on every path, covering you with my love and power. You are not alone, not abandoned, not left to bear the burdens of life by yourself. I am the one who upholds you, the one who strengthens you when you feel weak, the one who renews you when your soul is weary, and the one who equips you with everything you need to fulfill the purpose I have set before you. You do not need to worry about what is to come, for nothing can stand against you when I am for you. No circumstance can overpower you, no obstacle can hinder you when you walk in my strength. I am not merely giving you just enough energy to keep going. I am pouring out upon you an unshakable strength, a power that can overcome every challenge, conquer every barrier, and break every chain that seeks to hold you back. My beloved child, the strength you seek does not come from the world, nor from the fleeting things around you. It comes from me. It comes from my very presence in your life. The energy you need is not something you will find in success, in human recognition, or in the temporary offerings of this world. True energy, an inexhaustible source of life, is what I am giving you right now. Come closer to me, rest in my presence, for it is in the moment you let go of all worries and immerse yourself in me that you will experience the miraculous restoration that only I can give. Can you feel it? Can you sense the renewal taking place within you? I am restoring what has been worn out in you. I am healing the wounds you have carried for so long. Not only is your body being refreshed, but your soul is being revived. Every part of you that you thought was broken, drained, or beyond repair, I am touching it and bringing it back to life. Feel the flow of life I am placing within you. It is unlike anything you have ever known. It is not just a physical restoration, not just a temporary surge of energy, but an everlasting life, a source of strength flowing from me to you, never running dry. You no longer need to seek stability from the outside, for I have placed it within you. You no longer have to rely on your own strength, for my power is flowing through you. Trust in me, my beloved child. Let me be your source of life, your strength, your firm foundation. As you open your heart to receive what I am doing within you, you will see everything change. You will see your worries fade, your burdens lighten, and the things that once caused you fear will lose their power over you. You will walk no longer in heaviness, but in lightness, in confidence, with an unshakable faith that I am leading you on the path you were born to walk. My beloved child, lift your head high, embrace the new life I am giving you. Let me fill you with my power, my fullness, my unshakable strength. You are no longer who you once were. You no longer have to live in weariness, in exhaustion, in overwhelming anxiety. I am giving you a new life, a deep renewal, a radiant hope like never before. From today, you will walk with confidence. You will no longer fear what lies ahead, for you know that I have gone before you, preparing the way for you, making the path clear for you. You will no longer be chained by the past, by old wounds, by the pain that once held you back, for I have set you free. I have placed within you a strength that cannot be extinguished, a power that cannot be depleted. You will face every challenge with a new spirit, a new faith, and an unshakable certainty that I am working in you, through you, and for you. My child, receive what I have given you. Breathe deeply and feel the renewal flowing through you. You are no longer exhausted, no longer weak, no longer struggling under the weight of weariness. You are standing on a firm foundation and you will not be moved. You will move forward. You will overcome. You will be victorious, for I am with you. Nothing can stand against you when I am your protector. Nothing can harm you when I am your fortress. Nothing can stop you when I am your strength. Walk in faith, my beloved. Let your heart be filled with joy, for a new chapter has begun. This is the moment for you to rise, no longer hindered by what was, no longer held back by what once restrained you. This is the time for you to live fully in all that I have placed within you. A life of strength, wholeness, and glory. Embrace this. Let it become your reality. Walk with the assurance that you have been given everything you need, and you will see, day by day, that I am the faithful God, the one who never breaks a promise, the one who always fulfills what I have spoken. You will never be alone, never be left behind, never be in lack, for you are my child, and I am the Almighty One working on your behalf. My beloved, right now, come before me. Let your heart be still, let all the worries and burdens of the world fade away, until it is just you and me in this sacred moment. Enter my presence, not with fear, not with hesitation, but with an open heart, ready to receive the love and peace I am pouring over you. Pause in this moment, my child, and let me touch you. Feel my power surrounding you like a pure stream flowing through a barren land, like a gentle light dissolving the darkness of weary days. This is not just an ordinary moment. This is the moment you are drawn into my divine flow. The moment you no longer carry your burdens alone, but instead, you let me bear them all. Close your eyes, my child, and feel my breath upon you. You do not need to say anything, do not need to search for perfect words in prayer. Simply come to me with a sincere heart. Simply open yourself, and I will fill you with a peace that cannot be shaken. Let your mind rest in stillness and feel my presence, saturating every corner of your soul. Offer this prayer to me. Lord, I am growing weary. My body is heavy, my soul is drained, and my spirit feels like it is about to collapse. But in this very moment I run to you, the only one who can restore me. Pour out upon me the strength from heaven, renew my soul, and breathe fresh life into the depths of my heart. Remove the burdens I am carrying, replace my exhaustion with your gentle peace. I surrender it all, my worries, my fears, my weaknesses, into your hands. Lift me up. Guide me so that I may find new strength in your presence. Lord, there are days when life feels overwhelmingly heavy. The burdens stack upon my shoulders. Responsibilities, concerns, they weigh me down to the point where I can barely breathe. But I know I am not meant to bear them alone. You are the one who carries my burdens, the one who calls me to come to you for rest. Draw near to me now, embrace me in your loving arms, and lighten my heart with your heavenly peace. Help me to release what I cannot control, so that I may place my full trust in you. Remind me that you never abandon me, and that wherever I go, you are always with me. Lord, my heart is restless, my soul is stirred with unspoken anxieties. More than ever, I long for your peace. Come and fill me with the stillness of heaven. Quiet the raging storms within my mind. When I feel unsettled, teach me to trust in you rather than lean on my own understanding. When I feel afraid, help me remember that you hold me in your hands, and nothing can separate me from your love. Fill my heart with the peace that surpasses all understanding, so that I may walk in the serenity of your presence. Lord, there are times when I feel lost in this vast world. Some days I yearn for someone to understand me, to hear the deepest cries of my heart. But I know you never leave my side. You see me, you know me, and you love me unconditionally. Draw near to me now, wrap me in your boundless love, so that I no longer feel empty. Remind me that I am never alone, that you go before me, walk beside me, and always wait for me to return to your warm embrace. Let me feel the closeness of your presence in every moment of my life. Lord, I am weak, but you are strong. There are days when I feel I cannot go on, but I know that in you I will find my strength. Lift me up when I fall. Guide me when I lose my way, and grant me firm footing to continue this journey. When I have no strength left, be my strength. When I feel inadequate, remind me that with you nothing is impossible. I trust in your guidance, I wait upon your power, and I surrender my path into your hands. Keep me in your grace, so that I may never be crushed by the trials of this life. Lord, I am weary, but I know that in you there is complete renewal. Breathe the breath of life into my soul, so that what has withered within me may be revived, and what has lost its vigor may be completely renewed. Fill me with the energy of heaven, so that I may continue forward not in exhaustion, but with eagerness and unwavering faith. Restore me from the inside out, so that I may stand firm in your grace, and nothing may cause me to falter. I surrender my soul to you, the only one who can make me new every day. Lord, there are moments when I stand at the crossroads of life and do not know where to go or what to do. Everything before me seems unclear, and I long for your light to illuminate my path. Please guide me, not only through words, but through your wisdom and peace. Make clear to me the things I do not yet understand. Open my eyes to see the marvelous plans you have prepared. Help me to walk not in fear, but in the firm assurance that you are going before me, making a way for me. I surrender my doubts and uncertainties to you, for I trust that you always have the best for me. Lord, I feel small, weak, and not strong enough to keep going, but I remember that your power is not limited by my weakness. When I am exhausted, you are my strength. When I cannot go on, you are the one who lifts me up. Fill me with your strength, so that I no longer rely on my own abilities, but walk with the boldness that comes from you. Help me understand that I do not need to be strong enough, for it is in my weakness that your power is made perfect. I surrender all my limitations and inadequacies into your hands, and I trust that you will sustain me, allowing me to walk forward in unwavering faith. Lord, I come to you carrying wounds, both outward and deep within. I know that no one can heal me completely except you. Please touch me at this very moment. Touch every cell in my body, every hidden corner of my soul. Restore me with your healing power, that the wounds I have carried for so long may be fully healed, and the deep hurts in my heart may be made new. Grant me peace instead of worry, strength instead of weakness, and restoration instead of brokenness. I believe that in you I will be whole, renewed, and filled with life. Lord, my mind is overwhelmed with tangled thoughts, surrounded by anxieties, and I feel as though I can bear no more. Yet I know that in you I can find true rest. Help me lay down every burden, every pressure, and every fear. Remind me that I do not have to carry everything alone, for you are here, ready to uphold me. Teach me to let go, to trust in your gentle care, and to rest completely in your unfailing love. I surrender all that is beyond my control into your hands, for I know that no one can keep me safer than you. Lord, I am facing a challenge far beyond my strength, and I do not know how to overcome it. But I trust that nothing is too difficult for you. Grant me the wisdom to discern the right path, the courage to face adversity, and the strength to stand firm. Help me not to be afraid or doubtful, but to hold fast to the truth that you are holding me, that you are making a way even when I cannot see it. I place all my worries and uncertainties into your hands, and I ask you to lead me in every step I take. Lord, amidst the chaos and noise of life, I am seeking you. I feel lost like a wanderer in the night, unsure of where to turn. Let your light shine upon my path, guiding me toward the direction you have already set for me. Take away the confusion within me, so that I may hear your voice and walk forward, not in fear, but in the peace that only you can give. Take my hand and lead me back to where I truly belong, in the embrace of your love. Lord, I feel exhausted, not only in my body, but also in my soul. I have tried with my own strength, yet I realize that nothing can make me whole except you. Please pour out upon me a heavenly strength, a divine flow that can completely restore me. Renew my spirit, breathe new life into my heart, so that I may continue walking not with weariness, but with a joy and passion that come from you. I believe that when you give me strength, I will not be drained. When you fill me, I will never be in lack. Lord, I am in a season of waiting for your answer, and I confess that this waiting is not easy. There are moments when I grow impatient, times when I wonder if you are truly listening, but I know that your plans are always perfect, and your timing is always right. Help me not to waver, not to be anxious, but to keep my heart steadfast in trust. Remind me that even when I cannot see you working, you are still moving in ways beyond my understanding. Grant me peace as I patiently wait, for I trust that what you have promised, you will fulfill. Lord, above all else, I long to be near you. Nothing in this world can satisfy my soul apart from your presence. Draw me closer so that I may feel your breath, the gentle embrace of your love. Make me one with you so that I no longer seek fulfillment in fleeting things, but only in you, the one who alone can make me complete. Fill me with your peace so that I may walk through life with a firm assurance that I am never alone. I desire to dwell in your presence, to hear your voice, and to walk in your will every day. I pray this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you love the Lord, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any meaningful and life-giving messages from Him. Together we will grow in faith and live a life fully enriched in His love. Amen.